19 people have been killed and more than 50 injured in a suspected terror attack in Manchester, Britain. The bomb blast occurred in Manchester immediately after the concert of the young American pop singer Ariana Grande ended. 50 people have been confirmed to have been injured in the blast, where cleanup operations continue. The singer herself was not injured in the blast, but has voiced her heartfelt condolences on social media after the overnight blast. UK police are currently treating the scene as a terrorist attack. Unconfirmed reports from 2 unnamed US officials suggest that the attack was carried out by a suicide bomber. Prime Minister Theresa May suspended her general election campaigning and will chair a meeting of the government's Emergency Cobra Committee later in response to the attack.
We just heard a really big explosion and then smoke started coming out, and then we went back because someone was said we need to go back. And then when we come back, then everyone started to panic, and then people decided to just go out. And then when we were there, everyone was panicking, and it's full of smoke, basically.
The first second when I looked out the window, I was seeing about 5 ambulances behind each other going towards the arena, and then behind that there was about 6 police cars and about 6 riot vans. But that was obviously going towards the front of the arena where Victoria Station starts, and there was a few police cars and ambulances at the back where the car park starts.
I was worried, so I just shouted my mum, but I couldn't really hear anything because the seats are blocked, and it was just really scary.
I believe there was more than one that people heard, just complete, screaming, shouting, just people, mad, chaotic rush to the nearest exit, lots of people crying and wailing, and just understandably, really upsetting for everybody concerned.
We are working closely with National Counter-Terrorism Policing Network and UK intelligence partners. This is clearly a very concerning time for everyone. We're doing all that we can, working with local and national agencies to support those affected as we gather information about what happened last night.
One has to take into account that there has been no official claim to credit. What is interesting, though, is that Islamic State executing attacks against rock concerts, nothing new. We've seen it in France, we've seen it in Germany. And if one looks at the unofficial responses from the Islamic State fanboys, unofficial, I want to emphasize, immediate celebrations, which is always an automatic response. But at this point in time, yes, all indicators do direct to a terror attack. If one looks at the recent incident in Westminster, where there was a lone wolf attack, and if one looks at Islamic State propaganda recently, Rumaya magazine clearly called for such attacks. I think the concerning factor here again is that the youth is being targeted. Clearly trying to indoctrinate and send a message of fear, not only among the more mature population, but also among the young. The young that will not understand these attacks, that will have many questions to ask about why this is happening. And it's clear that this is the message that is now trying to be spread across the Western world.
It's devastating what happened out there, and that's really unfortunate. So my heart goes out to everyone out there, and I hope she's okay, and I hope that her fans and everyone involved is all right.
I just heard about it, and first of all, those are kids, mostly young kids. And I think as people are getting so desensitized to everything that's happening, because every morning we read about something new, and it's not okay. And it's on us to be able to figure out that is this the world that we're going to raise our